Hello everybody and welcome back to Kirkiriopi Crossing. It is sadly, very sadly, the final day of Lantern Rite. So, it's so sad. This has been so much fun. And it's so pretty. I mean, technically it's not like the last day, but it's the last video. So not the last day, but very sadly, this is part 4 out of 4 of the Lantern Rite. I really hope you have been enjoying this. I don't want to say mini-series because each of the videos are like an hour long or something. I've recorded one, I know. I've not recorded. I've recorded 3. No, I've actually only recorded 1 just doing no. So without further ado, we are going to be doing, obviously, our little, quest things first, so we can do the big quest after. Oh. I'm sorry, I thought this like cannon would like let me fly. That's our target. Have fun! You just see them there. It's like, oh. They'll be fine. Perfect. That was a really late reaction. I don't know if I've ever been in this cave. I probably have. Quick, get them all. Pokemon Go. I don't want to stand on the platform. What's our highest score on all of these? I'm curious to know. So, 460, 480. So the 480 is our highest on one. Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah, we get free wish. Yay! I love free wishes. You know, we're gonna do that game. We're gonna do our little wushu dancing game after. Oh, let's go. I don't even have to do any of my daily commissions today. What am I looking for? I don't... Found it. I found it. Yeah, I'm very sad. But we have Nilu. I think it's Nilu. Oh, and Sino. I totally forgot. We also have Sino. I think that would be fun. Besides, literally, look at the characters they gave us. They clearly want us to make a Hyper Bloom team of some sort. I swear, Hyper Bloom is the only team combo I actually know of. And even, I'm like, Hyper Bloom. I know a Hyper Bloom team and that's about it. And I think I know, like, yeah, it's the only type of team I know. What's her name? Nilu. Oh, I probably should have.
The Temple of Wisdom. Out of my way. Committed to memory.
I probably should have done Nahita's skill first.
Dance with the waves.
And then now we can go in with our.
Let the world collide.
Add more water, add more dendro. Sadly, we can't add more electro right now. She dances! Natural. No, I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
I'll show you the 3 combo. That is so cool. I swear, every time I do a not why did I say hydro? Every time I do a Sino trial, I regret not pulling for him. So cool. I'm sorry, Dr. Baiju. Yao is cuter. Okay, I think they actually just like are like, okay, Hyper Bloom team. Sorry, Farina, I love you, but I would prefer to have more than half of my HP.
Here comes the cash.
Judgment is upon.
Oh my goodness, I did wrong order.
Scatter.
Don't be scared.
I mean, to be fair, what do I know about order? Oh my gosh, yeah, you're a healer. I'm so stupid. We could have survived with half HP.
Things are about to get dicey.
Surrender. Defract.
Gotcha.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due.
I should have used Endro.
Yeah, skyward.
I didn't get in here.
Scatter.
Let my name echo in song.
Make way for the
Speed of light.
Yeah,
Nowhere to hide.
dance with me.
Flicker.
Yay! Oh, that was so short, but that was so much fun. Dude, this, I really like the concept of only being able to do like a character twice, and then you have to pick random, like, not really randomly, but like you have to pick between, like, that's just so cool. I just see them bumping heads over there. Oh! Pfft. I'm petty! Females always fighting over there, aren't they?
Not bad.
Oh, congrats. I was not like that. I like this set. I don't know why I like this one the best, but I just kinda like the oh my gosh. My throat is not okay. I like the King of the Mount style of it. It's quite fun. You're all trying to like, it's kind of funny because you're not like trying to be the only one on there. You're just trying to like prevent other people from being on there and like keep yourself safe on there. Dude! Hi, Chi-Chi. You deserve to die. You ruined my 50-50. If I stand close enough in the center, no one's gonna be able to knock me that far out.
Hey!
Dude! Dude, I hate you. Or just push me out. I hope you lose. I got knocked back to that. Oh my goodness. Yay! Oh, they want me to claim my commissions. No! No commissions will be claimed.
don't get it.
Is something wrong, Shenhe? Tell me. Perhaps I can help.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily, so I thought this outfit would be acceptable to wear to work. But Xiangling told me it was inappropriate.
Oh.
But inappropriate? How?
It's really fancy, that's why.
She probably just meant the outfit isn't suitable for that particular environment and occasion. But for a festival gathering with friends, a nighttime stroll, or an important banquet, your outfit is more than appropriate, Shenhe.
So you're saying it's only something I should wear in front of important people?
Yes. Sure.
I suppose that's another way to think of it.
Oh, it's cute. Can we see any other people wandering around? Oh! I found more people!
One may have won the kite flying competition, Yu Hung, but this prize should truly be reserved for another.
You need not be so humble, honored Adeptus. Among all the kites, yours was quite literally a cut above the rest. Please accept this prize. You deserve it.
Yeah, that kite was really impressive.
One would be much obliged if you could distribute this case of Sunglow tea among the Millilith on duty. The security of the festivities rests entirely on their shoulders, after all. One presumes they could
Wait,
always
is this the
benefit from
tea that she
something to
said?
invigorate their spirits.
Is this tea that she said she's been binge drinking because she needs to get rid of it?
Cloud Retainer is so thoughtful and attentive to others' needs. I would expect nothing less of an esteemed Adeptus such as herself. Understood. I'll get on that right away.
A fortuitous result indeed. One's tea surplus has hitherto resolved itself.
See if we can find. We're missing Yao Yao. Charlotte. Maybe Zhongli and Zhao. And probably Gami. This is really funny. Oh, great. Okay, we just. I found all their locations, and there's a few of them. But by a few, I mean one who I'm just like, okay. Haha.
Countenance. One presumes you are missing some old friends again.
One cannot help but be reminded of them.
Aw. I don't know who they're
Pray
talking about,
speak.
but.
Unburden yourself of these sentiments.
One simply wishes Menogius were alive to witness such peace alongside us. He was so skilled in matters of craftsmanship. Kite making would scarcely prove to be a test of his capabilities. Were he yet amongst the living, he could have opened a kite stall. One is certain it would have been an establishment rich not only in profit, but also esteem. And if, as in the past, he were unable to involve himself in matters of the mortal realm, we could sell the kites in his stead. When we finished, we could bring him back wine and partake in drink and good company.
Mooncarver, those are now but fond moments in our memories.
Indeed. The dead are gone, so, as the representatives of the living, let us take in the sights for a bit longer, if just for his sake.
Oh. I know that person. I do not need to search them up. Hello, Charlotte.
Oh, Lantern Rite was simply amazing. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight. Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. It was invented by a guy from Fontaine. His name is Ildison. He's always tinkering away at some mechanism or another. He's even asked the Steambird to write about his inventions on more than one occasion.
Fun.
I believe I have a direct quote from him about this particular one. Yes, here it is. The device is powered entirely by mechanical components without the need for any additional energy source. Basically, it's a manually operated cranking device. How high it can fly entirely depends on how much force you can exert. Combining this invention with a kite. What a great idea, right?
That is a good idea.
My conversation with Mr. Ip went really well. I've already sent the first draft of my article back to the Steambird. It's a piece that contains all the pertinent information while also telling a story. I'm quite proud of it. Oh, that reminds me. I should thank everyone who made this possible for me. Especially that spirited lady with those peculiar turns of phrase. Miss Xianyun was her name, right?
Yes.
It was all thanks to your connections and creativity. I would have never thought I'd be able to bring such a special gift back to Fontaine with me. This was my first time experiencing a foreign holiday in person. It was so exciting! The festive atmosphere, the contagious holiday spirit, the profound, storied cultural traditions steeped in symbolism. Oh, I almost forgot. Kuching even gave me a kite with a poem on it that she wrote herself.
Oh, that's fun.
It goes, dreams are like paper kites. With them do our hopes take flight. Sailing high above the clouds, they yearn for something more profound. Yet try we may and try we might. A deeper truth waits in plain sight. Though we hang our hopes in skies abound, many joys lie on the ground. I want to include this poem in my special feature on Lantern Rite. I'm sure a lot of people will love it.
They will. Goodbye.
Yeah, and happy Lantern Rite to you.
Oh, there they are. Oh.
So, you're still a big fan of winter melon cake then?
Huh? Oh, I guess you heard everything Paimon was saying, huh?
Of course. She was talking about you. As your father, how could I not listen? Remember back when you were a kid, and you would sit on my shoulders to watch the Wushu dance. On our way back home, you would beg me to buy you some winter melon cake.
You know, I like him a bit more. He's a neutral character for me. But he's redeemable and good job.
We would only buy 2 at a time. But before long, we tried the winter melon cake from every vendor that street had to offer. There was also that one time you used your pocket money to treat me. Do you still remember?
Yeah, I remember.
That was the best winter melon cake I ever had.
Let's go back sometime. The shop's still there, and I remember the way. My treat, just like before.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Aww, that's so cute. Oh, they're right there! I found you too! How you thought you could hide.
Our kite is so high up. Thank you for inviting me, Yao Yao. I am having a lot of fun.
Did you just smile?
I'm glad. If you want, we can go fly kites some other time too. The fun doesn't have to end today.
Yeah.
Really?
How about we do it during the day next time? That way we can see the design better. When it flies super high up, it will look exactly like a real finch.
Aww.
Okay. Can I take this kite to bed with me?
But of course.
That is so cute. Aw, I love their friendship. That is adorable. Now, last character who decides to be right over here. This is one that I searched up because trust me, I would have never known this character with. Oh, there you are. Hello, Mr. Introvert.
Traveler.
You stop short a step.
Being in the city isn't the only way for me to appreciate the lights and beauty of Lantern Rite. Look. Liyue Harbor lies just beyond this mountain.
Why don't you go step inside, you little coward?
As long as I stand at this vantage point, I may freely behold the sights of all the kites slowly ascending into the sky. For me, that is enough. I invited you here because there is something I would like to do.
Yeah, what is it?
I want to release a shell lantern, and I'd like you to be there for it.
Aw, that's fun.
Yes. I apologize for its crude appearance. I have little skill in that regard. You are very kind, as usual. All right. It's time.
Aww. guess we'll see it.
Traveler,
I just turn around just to see.
thank you.
Aww. Okay, next year, you are coming into the city. You know what, Venti will be there for the next lantern, right? And they'll just drag him. Venti and John Lee will just drag Xiao to the city. Is that what I again, was not here for the last one, but I would assume that's what they did. Okay, quest now! Confirm, I still want to do the quest. For a minute, I thought they weren't gonna let me do the final quest until I completed that, and I'm like, there's no way I'm completing that. Because that is Farina's story quest. I haven't finished the Inazuma Archon quest. Just speed run all the Archon quest and then Farina's story quest just to do it. That'd be funny.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some time in Xiaoying Village?
Let's
We
go.
don't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
We will. We'll probably run to her and then Farina, because it's Farina's story quest.
The mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit!
That's a voice I did not recognize. I was trying to... My dumb brain was like, trying to think of the character.
Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes! Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds
Oh,
really
is it
familiar.
Is this Hu Tao?
Well, we've got the kite.
It's Hu Tao, isn't it? Oh!
What are they doing here?
I knew Navia was gonna be compared to, and then, Chlorine? Is that her name?
Yeah, Clarande!
Cloran, there it is.
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
Also, that was Navia doing the shouting. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't recognize the voice, but clearly I have never done a quest with Navia in it, so.
Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain?
They're yelling. That's
And
what they're
that
doing.
voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Probably both.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
I just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain.
I don't know.
Something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions. Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now. So,
Fun.
you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
Not sure if it's the 100% best way, but, I mean.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Oh, okay.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
I prefer to keep these.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose. No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
I knew Farina was gonna be here.
Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Qiaoying Village?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes! Help me! And what should I do? So we hurried up here to check it out. And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
Oh.
So...
She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Was she alive?
I think so.
Oh,
We
New
ran into
Latin
Neverland
too!
on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
What? Neverland was here too? What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man. Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
Oh, tea for Risley.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something.
Okay, so she's the one doing the buying for Risley.
It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet.
In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalette even mentioned it earlier.
Buy 10 boxes.
Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
She knew.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
No harm, partner.
That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
Yeah, let's
no
do
need
it.
to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Qiaoying Village later.
Sounds good.
Good. We're
That
gonna
sounds
head
fun.
down the mountain then. See you later.
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
Yes.
I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
Oh, I see them. Hello.
Now let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
Based on that, I'd say so.
I wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Qiaoying Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients.
Want to make a bet?
This isn't the Fortress of Meropide.
No, but we can still make a bet.
Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
Then I vote for Hustler Hu Tao.
Alright, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right.
I would have gone with Hustler Hu Tao anyway.
Good afternoon, Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Farina.
She really thinks she wins.
Paimon shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
Oh, she is definitely Hustler Hu Tao right now.
Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli.
More mocking behavior.
I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, traveler. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
It appears
Happy
you have
Lantern
been
Rite.
to Fontaine, then.
We have, multiple
Given
times.
your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom.
It is definitely a reflection of strength. Have you seen Farina's little animals? They're like choking people to the ground. Like, goodness, they do a lot of damage.
I stand before you right now as nothing more
Had
than
one
an
do
ordinary
over
traveler in
20,000
search of
damage.
beautiful scenery and creative inspiration.
Probably not a lot, but for me it feels
There
like a
is
lot.
definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier.
No common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that
Oh, Hustler Hu Tao, all with the sweet talk.
Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
Oh, don't
You may
overthink
not have
it.
heard, friends, but
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Yep.
Did you hear that, Paimon? She's Hu Tao's esteemed client.
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
Paimon, it was Paimon's idea.
Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
Not, well, you know me. You know Hu Tao.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then? Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
Oh, so Paimon, you gotta keep your stash to the bottom of the foot now.
You see? Paimon was right too.
So that means you don't get anything, though.
Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser.
Yeah, fine, you keep your secret stash
Hey,
then.
don't be upset, traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl. As for the third bowl, since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
I'll buy you a bowl anytime you want.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all. Something happen recently, Farina?
Oh.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Nouvellette. Let's go.
Really?
I'm joking.
Oh no.
They just thought
Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Nouvellette.
Oh? Who was it?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess?
It was Nouvellette.
How did you guess that on your first try?
Navia and Chloride. oh my gosh, name. Purple hair girl. Told us that Nuvula was here.
Impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
Considering that he's never had a day of vacation in his life, and he's traveling to Liyue, I don't think he's gonna know anything.
Sure, he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked.
No, imagine Zhongli and Nuvillette meeting. That would be amazing. That needs to happen sometime.
Speaking of your friend,
What about him?
he doesn't get out much, does he?
No! No! He stays in his little courthouse all day long.
Gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important
They didn't even
meeting.
talk?
It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
They didn't even get to talk. Come on. Nuvillette, get back here. Go chat with Zhongli.
Same. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
See, I'm not the only one who thinks so.
Is that so?
They met. Trust. They probably met. Maybe? Probably. That smile said it all. He's a Hydro Dragon, right? Oh. just look at each other. It's truly a pity.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
That reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Neuvillette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water.
There's a
every once
chest.
in a while, right?
There's a chest there. Okay, we're gonna get that chest once this cutscene ends.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
Otherwise known as a demon who controls all the paperwork in Fontaine.
I've never heard of a demon that boring before. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize.
Traveler, Miss Farina, those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
It's Navia and Cloran.
Oh, it's Chlorine. I can never. That name messes with me. I want to say chlorine every time.
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine. Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
Those two are gonna get along. I don't know her profession, but I'm gonna assume it has to do something with death.
It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
When are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Oh, she'll be fine. She'll just go stand in the water and follow the river.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories.
Hu Tao.
8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood.
Hu Tao.
If you dare to go inside,
Hu Tao.
not a soul will greet your eye.
Hu Tao.
But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so.
Hu Tao.
What is its secret? What could it mean?
in this wood where mystery screams.
Hu Tao.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Oh, Hu Tao.
Of course.
Scared her.
By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point. Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
Aw.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city. Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
Oh no, it's like an actual
They
snack.
are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage. Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
She loves tea parties.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious. Paimon knows you'll love them. But didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
You're not bringing home any
Of course
souvenirs?
I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast.
Nice.
Clorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
Just tea.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sigewin.
Aw.
Clorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Oh.
Hey,
She was kind of roasted.
hardly reckless with. Oh well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that. They should all be things I can use, I think.
If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of
I don't know.
Lily's magic packets?
Oh, actually.
It did it?
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh.
Oh, so that's what happened.
I was just like, wait, actually?
Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
Let just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Meripede for me once he's done with the day's work.
She still has to work. Okay.
Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
That's
wow,
fair.
he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought.
He might
If only
still
the
be.
funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him.
One of your employees is literally right here, Hu Tao.
Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Everyone's getting roasted today. Roasted and burnt.
said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette.
Let's go. That is not the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede. The Fortress of Meripede is... Where's the Fortress of Meripede? Right here. That's a bit farther away. Wait, is this like another entrance? Oh my gosh, I literally got arrested going to the Fortress of Meripede. I was trying to search up how to do it before the Archon quest, because I need to do it for roses and muskets. How do we get up there? Okay, we're going this way. I already saw Neuvillette, so I know he's not inside. So we just gotta find our way around. Oh goodness. Okay, never mind, I'm not getting that. Where is it? Oops. Ah, yeah, hey, triggered the cutscene.
It's Neverland! We lucked out!
Oh, this is the Fortress of Mermaid entrance? Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting. Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neverland?
I'm not surprised that he does.
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village.
Yeah, we ran into some other Fontanians.
Thank you for informing me.
I have to hand it to Cloranth. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
Ah, about that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
You would buy tea for Risley, too.
Oh? Why? What happened?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Oh my goodness. He fell for it, too.
Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
Well, that isn't. We joked with Cloran some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
Join in on the banter?
It is a very good attempt.
A failed attempt or a successful attempt?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Yes, on the need.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom. But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
That sounds less grand.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
Getting tea.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water.
Of course. Did it taste good?
The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion.
Dude, water's water.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
Bereft of time.
However, after reading a few articles about Li Wei's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home.
That's fun.
Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once.
And how was it?
My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. This is also something I made today.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
That was indeed one of my inspirations.
The color matches your style.
You like it? To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is. That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
Then I accept it. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. You pass along the advice.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
I could have told you that. Wait, is it over? There's no way that the quest is over. Oh, that felt a lot shorter for some weird reason. Now, where is this? Dracula's. I do see one up there, though. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, where's the Orcus close? Oh my goodness, that is really high up. I don't think I can make it up there. Yeah, that was too high. I can't climb it. But without further to do, very sadly, this concludes the 4-part Lantern Rite series. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I've never done a video, like gaming content series like this, kind of close together. So it was actually fun. I don't know, editing Curio, do you have something to add? Add it right now. Let me guess, you're gonna say something along the lines of, it was fun to film, the editing was fun, but tiring. Okay, glad to know I'm right. Without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in, not the next part of the series, but
parties are
the
a
next.
must for the well-knit.
I hate them. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.